Are you looking to move Oracle workloads into the cloud? My name is Tim Addison. I work for AWS in the migration specialist team. And today I'm joined by Paul from Version 1. Version 1 are one of our key migration partners covering UK and Ireland. Would you like to introduce yourself, Paul?
My name is Paul Bullen. I'm a principal Oracle license consultant. My job is to help customers understand and manage Oracle licensing and get the most out of their investment with Oracle. By background, I'm an Oracle DBA, so I'm quite technical in nature. I understand what customers are going through when they're considering migrating workloads around and what it means to have the best utilization of their estate.
So let's get straight to it. First of all, a question that's quite often asked of me by customers is it possible to move my Oracle workloads currently sat on premises into AWS?
So many customers already have AWS as their strategic cloud platform anyway, so it makes sense to have one cloud platform to move workloads to. So taking Oracle workloads there is the logical choice. AWS offers a number of different mechanisms for hosting Oracle workloads in that environment, which can suit a wide range of customer scenarios and help customers get the best from their Oracle workloads that they move.
And in terms of licensing options, what are they if I'm moving my Oracle workloads into AWS? What options do I have from a licensing perspective?
So there's two mechanisms. One is bring your own license, which is take your on-premise license, bring them as they are, and apply them to the Oracle workloads in AWS. And there's some understanding that customers need to have about how to count those workloads based on the size of the deployments. But by and large, it's pretty similar to how you license things on-premise. So the same principles apply. You've got to manage that set of licenses as a set of assets and track them ongoing. And the other mechanism is license included, whereby you pay one fee to AWS, there's no further fee to Oracle. And that includes, the compute cost, the license cost, the support element as well. And that offers some flexibility in customers where they can shut down instances. When they shut down the instance, they shut down the license cost as well. So they're intrinsically tied together as one single payment for the customer.
And in terms of options for running Oracle workloads inside AWS, are there both IaaS and PaaS options? Can you talk me through the different types of service that AWS offer?
Yeah, so there's EC2, which is the classic IaaS offering. So that's a virtual machine. You bring your Oracle binaries, you install them, you administer that workload yourself, as you would do with a virtual machine on-premise. And there's RDS, which is a PaaS type offering, whereby you get the Oracle database provided to you. And there's two variants of that. There's the sort of classic fully managed option there, whereby the patches are applied by AWS to your database instance. You get some access to the database, but not full privileges to that database. There's also now RDS Custom, which gives the customer more access to the operating system administration elements of the database, which allows some more demanding applications to be administered and to run in those environments with the flexibility that the customer needs, as well as providing some of the advantages of the PaaS offering that RDS provides.
So in terms of those two different options, IaaS and PaaS, you mentioned bring your own license earlier. Is it possible to BYOL Oracle licenses to both the IaaS and the PaaS AWS offerings?
Yeah, absolutely. The licenses the BYOL licenses can apply to both offerings, and there are some considerations on how to count these things, but the RDS offering can be license included or BYOL.
Okay, thanks for the clarification on that. So what about modernizing applications? So, at the moment I'm in my traditional proprietary world of, running Oracle databases, but if I want to modernize those workloads and take advantage of some of the cloud native technologies, the serverless technologies and the open source platforms that are available, what options are available to do that?
Well, obviously, the migration to AWS is an ideal chance for people to optimize their workloads and to get the most out of them. So there's a number of investment programs which are offered by AWS and Version 1, which help people to understand what their target environment can look like, how to right-size that and get the best out of a cloud-native architecture, and take advantage of all the features that AWS offers.
Yeah, and I guess that's always one of the hurdles for moving to the cloud, modernizing, is that initial cost hump that you've got to get through in order to achieve the benefits. That can quite often put customers off. So having a range of investment programs is a way of flattening that curve and making it easier for customers to migrate. Okay, so this all sounds great. How do I get started? What's the recommended route forward?
In this situation, what we recommend is people adopt the OLA, which is an optimized license assessment. In that process, we look at people's license entitlement, look at their current infrastructure, map that to what that would look like in AWS, and get the best fit there, right-size things, and give people an understanding of what their license entitlement and position will be when they move to AWS, and right-size things and get the best out of their estate. That will obviously offer some potential optimization steps as well, which helps people have the confidence they need to move to AWS and to realize that Oracle licensing shouldn't be a hurdle to move to AWS.
Well, that's great, Paul. Thanks again for being with me today and talking through the various options for customers with Oracle workloads looking to move them into AWS. Thanks to everyone for listening. There's some credits coming across the screen at the moment with a link to a website where you can get more information. Alternatively, you can email ola@version1.com and one of our team will be in contact. Thanks again, Paul. It's been great to see you.
My pleasure.